What's going on, family? This is not financial advice. Do your own research, man. We're going to be talking about this market, where we see this market potentially going, and we got the after hours here for you on the tech. Bitcoin look like the rally is over with, and we got some trades, potential trade setups. I posted a video about gold the other day, and gold did spike, and we're going to be getting into the S&P and possible targets. We got a few days before these numbers come out, so it's looking real bad for this market right now.
To Walmart that is rippling through the retail space right now. By the way, they lowered their guidance for their next earnings. That's what you're supposed to do, not shock investors the way that happened last quarter. You can see Amazon is off about 3% and Walmart down about 8%. And let's take a look at the last 5 days price action. You can see up 2.5%. Well, that has been erased now. You take a look at the 3-year chart. This was a record high for Walmart earlier this year, and it was a false break to the upside. You take a look at the technicals here. A lot of FOMO, excited about this move. Boom. Last quarter was absolutely a disaster. Let me just show you what that's looking like on a year-to-date basis. These gaps are huge. Tremendous re-rating by investors of the stock, and now we're seeing Wall Street start to do the same thing. So let's take a look at some of the other movers here. It looks like Target is down 3.8, now 4%, and this is another earnings disaster from last quarter. So you might be asking yourself, is Target going to follow suit and also drop their expectations as well? All of this has to do with the headwinds provided by the U.S. dollar, so useful to take a look at that, because a lot of these multinational companies do get their earnings and their sales from these overseas markets, and when you have a strong U.S. dollar, that weighs on them. So here's that year-to-date chart. You can see still up 10%, respecting this trend line, but thankfully not moving higher or much higher recently. Let's get back to our board and check out some of the movers in the NASDAQ. They're probably not going to be as extreme as they are on your screen right here, but let's see. We can see, well, we see these retail names. Trying to get to there we go. These are our NASDAQ active movers. Not a whole lot of movement outside of the retail space. Looks like AZN, AstraZeneca, that's up about 1% more than the total that it closed the day with.
Like, as you can see, man, the tech looks like a bull trap to me, man. Everything looked like it's rolling over. I don't think they're gonna sell it all the way off until the numbers come out, but I do think this week will probably be the sell-off for this market. So the S&P, we're going to get into the S&P. As you can see, it's in a range right now. Didn't do much today. Kind of chopped around, bearish trading range today. It was down. It came back up 0.12%, 0.12% on a day. And it wasn't too much. Well, it was volatile today, but it wasn't too much other than chop, man. It was pretty much difficult day if you were trading on a smaller time frame. The candles were huge if you were on bigger time frame, so it was pretty tough to trade in this particular market. I'm going to go to a smaller time frame and show you what I saw as far as the price action. So this was the price action I saw today. The overnight session didn't do much. They kind of traded up to the highs, and they were in a trading range, kinda, but it was more bearish than anything. I didn't see too many setups to take from, nothing but scalping. They made a few higher lows here. 618 was retracement was the trade to take. I did take that trade, and I took the lower high on the double top up there. Same trade. So I scalped a few points, but I got out after the lower high. But I didn't take too many trades today, just those couple trades. 618 retracement, a lower high, double top, and then the market bounced all the way back up and they sold off again. So it's kind of like a range, but it was a bearish imbalance for the day. So as you can see, they made higher lows here. You could have made a trend line for that and You could have got maybe a nice setup off of it. I wouldn't have took any longs today, but you could have tested the lows, the overnight. They came down to the overnight here. Yes, that was Friday's lows. As you can see, that 392.75 came down here, 392.75, and they bounced up. So, you know, they did what they had to do today just to keep everybody trapped. They just kind of ranging, waiting for the news. Basically, man, it's not a lot going on, but I do expect the sell off this week, man. So just be prepared for the move to the downside. That's what it's looking like, man. So happy trading, man. Like, subscribe to the channel so we can get you started on these setups, man, and help us promote this content, man. We're gonna join the Discord. I'm gonna send a link to you. If you like the content, just subscribe, man. So we're gonna get you started. See you guys tomorrow. Out.